What's up, everybody? So we're back to working on the Z. Today we're going to be doing the short shifter install. I got it right here for you guys. So it's going to be right here for it. I guess you can't even see it. I'll take it out the package, but yep, Torque and Solution short shifter for the 370Z. It should all go pretty smoothly. I'm hesitant to say that though, because I have had some trouble working on this car the past couple of days. It's been giving me some problems. So I guess the first thing I kind of want to do, I guess we'll start up here in the interior, and then when it comes time to go under the car, we'll do that. I already have it jacked up right now. It's already in the air, so it should be pretty simple. Let's get to it. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna want to do is just pop off the trim. It should be pretty simple. I think you literally just put your hands all up under there, lift it up, and then slide it on out. I guess it would help to undo my shift knob. Oof. All right, there we go. All right, so you're gonna have some plugs over here. Shouldn't be too difficult to take off. Just slide your thumb in to the clip and it'll come out. So set this aside. All right, so here you can see we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're all 10 mil. They're kind of up in awkward spaces, so get a variety of tools, maybe some swivel heads. I'm gonna see if I can get these out with what I've got. Also be careful when working in the interior. You don't want to scratch up anything, so just be aware of your surroundings. All right, one bolt out. Yeah, there's a fourth one. All right, so now that all the bolts are removed, we should be able to take this metal plate out with this rubber boot. The problem is it's seems like it's gonna be a little bit challenging to get it out. All right, I'm low-key gonna go under the car and push it out. Let's see. Psych, that didn't work. Okay, so for sure we got to take these out. Boom. There's another one back here to get it out. Boom, there you go. There we go. All right, so what was helpful for me was I just grabbed one of these and I would stick it in the holes and then just pry it out until everything came out. Next, I'm just gonna take off. I guess we just take off this boot. Damn. All right, there we go. And then we're gonna remove these 3 bolts. I'm assuming these are also 10. Yep. So from the video that I saw, and I guess this is here for a reason, this little triangle should be on the passenger side. So when you reinstall it, I guess make sure it's not upside down. All right, so we are now under the car. There should be a bolt down here to undo. All right, so it's gonna be this bolt right here. All right, so that bolt down there is a 12. I think it's 12. It didn't fit. It was too big for my 10 millimeter. So it's looking like the bottom bolt's a 12. And yeah, so I'm gonna just find 12 millimeter and get to it. All right, so we got the bolt out from under the car. Like I said before, it's a 12 millimeter. Definitely get some sort of ratcheting tool, because otherwise you're gonna have a really hard time. It's a really tight squeeze down there. So once you do that, the stock shifter is just literally gonna pop up because of these the spring down here. And yeah, so I guess the next step would be to go ahead and install our new shifter. All right, so we got our brand new Torque and Solution shifter right here. So you're just gonna transfer this shifter into here, or take this one out and then transfer your new one into there. Make sure you grease it up. I actually don't have any grease, so I'm gonna see if like this kind of, I don't know, man. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some of the grease from in there to put on here, but we'll see. Fuck. Ooh. I'm starting to think this is not how you do it. Ooh, boy. All right, so I wish I had recorded this, but I got it off, as you can see. The way I did it is I took it over here to my garage and I put it between these two chairs like that, to where the only thing touching the chairs was the coupling. And then I hammered this top metal piece right here with a rubber mallet. I would not use a metal hammer just because, you know, you're gonna damage your shifter. If any problems arise and then you have to reuse your stock shifter, you're gonna wanna have this. So yeah, just place it like that and then hammer the top with a rubber mallet. Give it a couple good hits and it should come right off. I guess most people recommend buying a new coupling, but I didn't know that until just now. But this one's good. None of the tabs broke or anything like that, so I should be able to reuse it. I mean, the car only has like 60,000 miles, so I think it should be all right. So I'm gonna install it back on the car. All right, so before I try to get it on, I'm gonna run to the store to buy. I don't have any grease, so I know I said I was gonna reuse the grease. That was stupid. Definitely not gonna do that. All right, so I got the grease, and I'm not gonna lie, it's getting dark outside. I've been already working on the car all day. I just started this a little bit later. I'm feeling like not finishing this tonight, but I'm gonna see what I can get done. All right, so I'm gonna hook to a grease on that thing. Yeah. Damn, this does not look like the same grease that I got that was on there already, but whatever, man. Maybe even some on here. All right, guys, hopefully this works right here. Just oh, wait, I can kind of feel it working. Stop. Oh god, okay, I need a solid surface to press on. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. All right, y'all, so for the reinstallation process, you're gonna want to start with this spacer that's provided in the packaging. So you just throw that in at the bottom. Let me get this out here. Yep, so you just throw that in. Should fall in perfectly. And then on top of that, you're gonna want to put the spring right back, and then the spacer that comes also with the packaging, you're gonna lay right on top of there. And then what should be able to happen is whenever you come back in with the new shifter, you align the notch on the rubber piece to the notch right here on the side, and then you make sure that the reverse pin is facing the passenger side. So just like that, you see how it all fits perfectly? Boom. And then what you want to do next is lay the stock mounting plate right on top. So it's going to take a little bit of messing with to get everything lined up properly, but it shouldn't be too difficult. All right, so in the package, you're provided with the 3 bolts that are these 3 right here, and you're provided with 3 washers, and then these 2 washer spacer things as well that we will use at the bottom under the car. So yeah, let's get to it. These are also, it looks like they are Allen key hex bolts, so make sure you have that on hand to be able to fasten these up. right, so next we're gonna be reinstalling the bolt at the bottom of the shifter under the car. The thing is, as you can see, I got these two spacers. These are the spacers that came with the shifter, the new shifter. These are for this bottom bolt. I am not 100% sure how they go back on, and I couldn't find any videos that really gave accurate descriptions of how to reinstall these with the spacers. If I had to guess, it'd be I think it's like this. Nah, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. I'm gonna get under the car, try to figure it out, and then I'll get back to y'all. All right, so I think I figured it out just from being down there, and I'm gonna use the stock shifter as an example. So when you're down there, you're gonna see the bottom of the shifter just hanging. So you're gonna want to put these right in here. They don't fit in this one because obviously this is a stock one, but just like that. So on either end, you're gonna stick them in like that, and then you would just slide the bolt right through, just like normal. All right, y'all, so I finished up at the bottom under the car, bolted that back up. It honestly feels amazing. So that's 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Neutral. I'm having trouble, which is I'm kind of scared because I cannot put it in reverse. So if you see right here, there's a little notch. Yeah, so it's elevated there, right here. Yeah, you can kind of see it better if I put, yeah, there you go. So it's supposed to go right under that, and it's not. So I'm thinking these washers go under this plate. Actually, no, I don't even know. It doesn't really make sense. But I don't know. I got to figure this out. So again, another problem. All right, guys. So I got it to go into reverse. All I did was literally undo the bolts and then put them back on. That's literally all I did. I don't know what changed. So maybe if y'all run into the same problem, do it as well. I might have shifted the bracket over just slightly. That might have been what happened. Because there is a little bit of room back and forth. So depending on where it is when you bolt it in, could affect if you can put it in reverse or not. That'd be my best guess. But as you can see now, we're sliding right under the reverse lock and going perfectly into reverse. All right, y'all, so short shifter is installed. I put everything back together. I didn't record it just because, it's the same thing that I did taking it apart, just putting it back together. An update on the car, obviously it's got the short shifter now. Spacers in the rear, 20 mil spacers in the rear, and the camber arms, of course. So the fitment's actually looking a lot better, as you guys can see right here. So honestly, I was a little worried because at first the driver's side was lower than the passenger side, but it seems to have evened out. That's pretty much perfect. I still need to get an alignment to adjust for the camber arms, which honestly might push the top out a little bit too much because right now it's perfect. And if that's the case, then I'm gonna have to get smaller spacers. But fuck, it looks honestly amazing right now. And I do have the short shifter in. It feels pretty good. The only thing about the short shifter is the little bottom plate at the bottom of my shift knob that Z1 gives you. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. So this little thing, it doesn't really fit on there anymore, which is unfortunate. So we're rocking it without it, but it feels really good. And yeah, right now I have an exhaust rattle because I lost one of the strut bolts on this side, the top two, the 12 millimeter ones that go right up here. And I had to take one off the exhaust because I went everywhere. I went to Home Depot, Lowe's, and I just couldn't find the right nut. So I'm gonna have to order the nut off from Nissan or Z1 and replace it on the exhaust because right now it's rattling. But other than that, I'm really happy with how the car turned out right now. I'm a little worried, like I said, about the rear camber arms when they adjust for the camber, that it's gonna poke out too much and I'm gonna have to get smaller spacers. But if that's the case, and that's the case, I'll just drop down to 15 mil. Not a huge deal. But yeah, guys, we still have a lot to do to the car. I just got my Z1 cold air intakes in yesterday, actually. So definitely looking forward to putting those on. Still haven't even done the Motordyne art pipes, and I still have the body panels, the wing and the rear bumper. So lots of stuff to do to keep me busy. But I got finals coming up, so once I'm done with all that and winter break starts, I'll be able to, you know, really dive into this. But take one more look at it. Yep. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Everything that I've tried to put on this car has been way harder than it should have been, but we're getting it done. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I guess for the next install, I'll make a video for the next install. But listen, that's the exhaust rattle I got right now. But yeah, guys, thank you.